Śrī Advaita Jaya Deva Śrī Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Śrī Caitanya Jaya Nityananda Śrī Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sachi Sutta Śrī Kṛṣṇa Caitanya Jaya Jaya Krupamaya Nityananda Dhanya Jaya Jaya Sachi Sutta Śrī Kṛṣṇa Caitanya Jaya Jaya Krupamaya Nityananda Dhanya Jaya Dvaita Krupa Sindhu Jaya Bhakta Gana Jaya Dvaita Krupa Sindhu Jaya Bhakta Gana Svarūpa Dāmodara Rupa Sanatana Jaya Svarūpa Dāmodara Rupa Sanatana Jaya Jaya Śrī Caitanya Jaya Nityananda Śrī Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna. Today we have this beautiful Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila, chapter 4, text number 106. I will read this, you can recite after me. rādhikāra-bhāva-mūrti prabhura antara rādhikāra-bhāva-mūrti prabhura antara सेयि भावे sukha-duḥkha uṭhe nirantara सेयि भावे sukha-duḥkha uṭhe nirantara rādhikāra-bhāva-mūrti prabhura antara सेयि भावे sukha-duḥkha uṭhe nirantara rādhikāra-bhāva-mūrti prabhura antara सेयि भावे sukha-duḥkha uṭhe nirantara
rādhikāra-bhāva-mūrti prabhura antara
rādhikāra-bhāva-mūrti prabhura antara
bhāve sukha-duḥkha uṭhe nirantara
bhāve sukha-duḥkha uṭhe nirantara
rādhikāra-bhāva-mūrti prabhura antara
rādhikāra-bhāva-mūrti prabhura antara
Śrī
bhāve sukha-duḥkha uṭhe nirantara rādhikāra-bhāva-mūrti prabhura antara bhāve sukha-duḥkha nirantara Word-to-word meaning, translation and purport by Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Rādhikāra of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī. Bhāva-mūrti, the form of the emotions. Prabhura of Lord Caitanya Mahāprabhu. Antara, the heart. Say that bhāve, in the condition. Sukha-duḥkha, happiness and distress. Uṭhe, arise. Nirantara, constantly. Translation. The heart of Lord Caitanya is the image of Śrī Rādhikā's emotions. Thus, feelings of pleasure and pain arise constantly therein. You all can repeat after me. The heart of Lord Caitanya is the image of Śrī Rādhikā's emotions. Thus, feelings of pleasure and pain arise constantly therein. Purport. Lord Caitanya's heart was full of feelings of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī, and his appearance resembled hers. Svarūpa Dāmodara has explained his attitude as rādhā-bhāva-mūrti, the attitude of Radharani. One who engages in sense gratification on material platform can hardly understand rādhā-bhāva. But one who is freed from the demands of the sense gratification can understand it. Rādhā-bhāva must be understood from the Gosvāmīs, those who are actually controllers of the senses. From such authorized sources, it is to be known that the attitude of Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī is the highest perfection of conjugal love, which is the highest of transcendental mellows, and it is the complete perfection of love of Kṛṣṇa. These transcendental affairs can be understood on two platforms. One is called elevated and the other is called super elevated. The loving affairs exhibited in Dwaraka are the elevated form. The super elevated position is reached in the manifestations of the pastimes of Vrindavana. The attitude of Lord Caitanya is certainly super elevated. From the life of Sri Caitanya Mahāprabhu, an intelligent person engaged in pure devotional service can understand that he always felt separation from Kṛṣṇa within himself. In that separation, he sometimes felt that he had found Kṛṣṇa and was enjoying the meeting. The significance of this separation and meeting is very specific. If someone tries to understand the exalted position of Lord Caitanya without knowing this, he is sure to misunderstand it. One must first become fully self-realized. Otherwise, one may misidentify the Lord as Nagara, or the enjoyer of the damsels of Raja, thus committing the mistake of rasa-bhasa, or overlapping understanding. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Caitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rūpam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Kṛṣṇa Caitanya Devam Śrī Rādhā Kṛṣṇa Pādān Sahagana Lalita Śrī Vishākānvitanscha. He Kṛṣṇa Karuna Sindho Dīnabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Stute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhi Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarobhyasya Krupa Sindhubhya eva ca Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Śrīmatī Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Brajārine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatyadeeshatarine Jaya Shri Kṛṣṇa Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langaite girim et krupatamham vande Sri Gurun Dīnatarinam Sri Caitanya Ishwaram. I pray at the lotus feet of all the Vaishnavas present here to kindly give me little bit of mercy so that I would be able to speak on Chaitanya Charitamrita as given by Srila Prabhupada. Vancha kalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Today we have this very interesting and also the deep meaning and understanding about Śrīmatī Rādhārāṇī is not so simple as some of the people think. In Vraja, in Vrindavan, we see so many people just taking the name of Rādhārāṇī and singing their own songs on Rādhārāṇī. But most of them, they don't understand the greatness of Rādhārāṇī. Rādhārāṇī's emotions, Rādhārāṇī's feelings cannot be understood if we are not pure. If sense gratification is existing in the heart of any human being, such a person cannot understand the pastimes of Kṛṣṇa, pastimes of Rādhārāṇī. So, to know about Kṛṣṇa or to know about, particularly about Rādhārāṇī, the first thing is we should try our best to come out of this material enjoyment. If we really want to understand Rādhārāṇī, it is the only way. And after getting rid of the sense enjoyment attitude, when we hear from the Gosvāmīs about Rādhārāṇī, about Kṛṣṇa, the real understanding we get. Otherwise, we will be just carried away by the sahajas who think, I am Kṛṣṇa, you are Radha, we both can dance. I mean, this is becoming a nuisance to the society, and also this ultimately leads to their total downfall. So, Rādhārāṇī, actually, to understand Rādhārāṇī, it is really very difficult. In Padma Purana, there is a story how Arjuna wanted to understand about Rādhārāṇī and how Kṛṣṇa gave him the knowledge. Arjuna is after Kṛṣṇa to tell him, to give him the knowledge about Rādhārāṇī. Kṛṣṇa says, you see, it is impossible to understand Rādhārāṇī. It is too confidential. You can only understand when you experience as a gopi. So, when Kṛṣṇa said all this, Arjuna was mentally prepared. Okay, I don't mind becoming gopi and try to understand about Rādhārāṇī. Kindly give me some opportunity to understand Rādhārāṇī. So he is after Kṛṣṇa. Then Kṛṣṇa tells him that you go to Parvati Mata, Mother Parvati. She will tell you actually the process of understanding. Then Arjuna goes to Parvati and he expresses his desire, and as has been sent by Kṛṣṇa, kindly give me a process of understanding about Radharani. So, Parvati Mata, seeing the position of Arjuna, gives him various tapasyas to perform first. Different kinds of tapasyas to perform, and also different mantras to Arjuna. Arjuna wanted to know about Radharani. So, he has been sent to Parvati Mataji to get the training. So Parvati gives Arjuna the mantras and various tapasyas to perform. And taking all of them very honestly, very sincerely, Arjuna performs all the tapasyas, all the austerities. Then Parvati, Mother Parvati, takes Arjuna to a lake and asks him to take bath. Arjuna takes bath and feels that he is purified. Then, when he comes out of that lake, a gopi meets him and asks him, "Please come with me." Then the gopi takes Arjuna to Vrindavan. And there, you kindly come and take in this lake. Arjuna takes bath in that. Then immediately he turns into a gopi. And he calls himself as Arjuniya. So, seeing this new gopi, all other gopis, they all come to this new gopi and ask, "Who are you? Where from you have come? Where is your native place? You are nearby this Vrindavan?" Arjuna, this Arjuniya gopi, Arjuna gopi, says, "I just don't know. I don't know. I took bath here and I became gopi. That's all I remember. I don't know anything about myself." Then, "Oh, you don't know anything." All gopis, they all sit around her and teach the mantras. These are the basic mantras you should know. And when the gopi learned all the mantras, then they say, "Come, we go to the kunja, the garden where Radharani is sitting." So, now all gopis take this Arjuniya or Arjuna gopi to Radharani. And the moment she looked at Radharani with compassion and the beauty of Radharani and the purity of Radharani, he just bows down at the lotus feet of Radharani and surrenders to her. Then Radharani takes her to Kṛṣṇa. Then Kṛṣṇa takes that gopi and moves around in the forest and comes back. Then the Radharani asks the gopi to take bath again in the kunda. The moment she takes bath, then he turns out to Arjuna. Then he comes back to Kṛṣṇa and he says, "Oh Kṛṣṇa, you have guided me the proper way and I could understand about Radharani only by becoming the gopi." And he tells the whole story to Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa says, "Yes, this is the only way. if you want to understand the taste of mango, if somebody says it is very sweet, you will ask, how sweet it is? Is it like sugar? No, the sweetness is different. It is mango. The sweetness is different from the sugar. Even though it is sweet, it is so sweet, but it is not like sugar. Is it like apple? Is it like grape? Is it like sugarcane? No. You don't understand the taste of mango unless you eat mango. You have to eat mango to understand the taste of mango. I cannot explain you. In the same manner, to understand the feelings of Radharani, Kṛṣṇa takes the form of Caitanya Mahāprabhu, combining his own form with Radharani. And he actually, in the mood of Radharani, always remembering Kṛṣṇa, and at the same time feeling the great separation from Kṛṣṇa, and feeling the pain of separation, suffering from the separation, and enjoying in that pain. That's what actually Caitanya Mahaprabhu is. As explained in the Purport, he is experiencing both pain and pleasure of meeting Kṛṣṇa and separation of Kṛṣṇa. So, understanding the gopis' feelings and the level of gopi, we have to get rid of all the sense gratification attitude. Then only we can understand about Radharani or gopis. We have very beautiful description about how Pradyumna Mishra tried to get the knowledge, and Caitanya Mahaprabhu, the way he guided him to Ramananda Rai. There's a nice episode in Antya Lila of Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 5. Ekadina Pradyumna Mishra Prabhura Charane Dandavat Kari Kichu Kare Nivedane. One day, Pradyumna Mishra came to see Caitanya Mahaprabhu. He pays all the obeisances and he said, a prayer for you. Shuna Prabhu mai dina gruhasta adhama kona bhagya paiya che tumhara durlabha charana. Kindly understand me, I am the fallen gruhasta, householder. But with great fortune, I came to your lotus feet. Kṛṣṇa kāda shūni bāre mūra ichha hāya, Kṛṣṇa kāda kāhe mūra hāye yasadaya. I want to continuously listen the pastimes of Kṛṣṇa. So kindly show mercy on me and kindly tell me little bit about Kṛṣṇa. I want to listen from you. Caitanya Mahaprabhu says, you see, Prabhu kahe na Kṛṣṇa kada ami nahi jani, sabe Ramananda jani thare mukhe shuni. Caitanya Mahaprabhu replies, Kṛṣṇa's pastimes and stories, really I don't know. Only Ramananda Rai, I think he knows, because I listen from Ramananda Rai only all the stories of Kṛṣṇa, all the pastimes of Kṛṣṇa. So, if you want to listen the pastimes of Kṛṣṇa, kindly go to Ramananda Rai and listen from him. So taking this advice, Pradyumna Mishra goes to Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishnadas Kaviraj Gosvāmī explains, Dharma swanishtita pumsam vikshvasthena katasuyaha notpadayeti yatiritam sanvayevai kevalam. If you are doing any job perfectly as per the rules and regulations, very honestly, but still if it doesn't give a sort of interest, attachment to Kṛṣṇa, to know about Kṛṣṇa, whatever work, even though it is performed in a very honest way, it's of really no use. 1.2.8 Srimad Bhagavatam. So, Pradyumna Mishra, in this way, when Caitanya Mahaprabhu has given him advice, he goes to Ramananda Rai and he goes there and finds Ramananda Rai was not there, his servant was there. So, the servant asks him, "Oh, please kindly be seated here." Then Ramananda Rai asks, "What is..." Pradyumna Mishra asks, "What is Ramananda Rai Prabhu is doing?" Then the servant replies, "There are two beautiful girls who are very young and they are experts in dancing and singing. And with those girls, Ramananda Rai is teaching the dancing for a drama. So you kindly wait here, and the moment he comes, he will do whatever you ask him to do." The servant is telling Pradyumna Mishra. Pradyumna Mishra is sitting and he is looking here and there. And he sees Ramananda Rai taking the two beautiful girls. It's a big house with a beautiful garden and all, just like Prabhu's house, Panchagod Prabhu's house, beautiful house in Florida. So, now Pradyumna Mishra is seeing Ramananda Rai is taking two beautiful girls and he is applying oil on the body of the girls and he is massaging the whole body of these two girls and he gives the nice bath. And then he actually cleans with his own hands and then he decorates them. He puts the clothes and all ornaments. And Pradyumna Mishra is looking. Oh, in spite of all that, he looks no feelings in him. When he is touching the girls, he looked as if he is a stone or a log, and his mind was never disturbed at all. So, after all that, then he explained, Ramananda Rai explains how to do the different types of actions and moving the bodies, how they have to move while dancing and while doing the drama. So he practically teaches these two girls, and when they are making some mistakes, he tells and he shows them how the body movement should be. Eyes should be moved, how different parts of the body should be moved. And all this, after that, he takes them to the dining room and he gives very nice prasadam to both the girls. And after they finish the prasadam, he arranges for their transport to their respective houses, so that nobody could even observe them. That means a palanquin, etc. was organized by him. Now, after all that, Ramananda comes to the meeting room where Pradyumna Mishra is waiting, and he says, I am extremely sorry. Practically, I made you to wait for a very long time. I am extremely sorry that I have not got any information about your arrival here. That way, I offended. I made an offense at the lotus feet of yours. So kindly excuse me. By your arrival, तुम्हारा आगमने मोरा पवित्र हैले घर आज्ञा करो क्या करे तुम्हारा किंकरा. Very sincerely he says, Ramananda says to Pradyumna Mishra, by your arrival my house has become totally purified. Kindly order me what I should do. I am your servant. So Pradyumna Mishra seeing all this and also already late, he says, I just came here to see you, and by seeing you I have become purified. Mishra kahe tuma dekite haila agamane apana pavitra kailo tumara darashane. Just by taking your darshan I have become purified. Even though he was saying all this, he was having lot of observations about Ramananda, and he didn't tell anything what Caitanya Mahaprabhu told him to tell, that he wanted to hear the Kṛṣṇa Katha from him. He didn't say anything, and he just took leave and came back. And in the morning, he goes to Caitanya Mahaprabhu and he says, Oh, Caitanya Mahaprabhu ji, hey Mahaprabhu, you see what he is doing, you know, Ramananda, two beautiful girls, and he is touching them, applying the oil, giving them bath, and decorating them with various ornaments. He himself is actually wrapping the sari and all that. Do you know all that or not? Caitanya Mahaprabhu says, Ramananda Rayera Katha Shuna Sarvajana Kahi Bara Katha Nahi Yahe Acharya Kadhana. About Ramananda Rai, everyone listen carefully. This is so wonderful and unnatural, but nobody should discuss in open about this. You see, you understand about Ramananda Rai. The two beautiful girls, they are actually touched by Ramananda Rai, and Ramananda Rai applies the oil and all that, and he gives them bath. Caitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, he decorates them, but in spite of all that, in spite of giving the training how to dance, when they commit mistakes, he himself makes them, corrects them. In spite of all that, nirvikara deha mana kasta pashana sama acharya taruni sparshe nirvikara mana. It is really surprising. His heart is like a stone or a log and is totally undisturbed in spite of touching the beautiful young girls. These sort of things, actually, we don't know. Only Ramananda Rai only knows how he is performing this. And he is actually never material ideas. He is totally transcendental, and his heart only he knows. But from Srimad Bhagavatam, I can understand to some extent, little bit, Caitanya Mahaprabhu is saying. So he says, Vrajavadhu sange krishnera rasadi vilasa yeyi jana kahe shune kariya vishwasa hrudroga kamatara tatkale hayakshaya tina guna kshoba nahe mahadirahaya. Gopis rasa nritya, the rasa dance of Kṛṣṇa, and all this, when anybody listens or when anybody glorifies such people's, the kama roga, the disease of lust, totally gets eradicated and he becomes purified and he becomes dhira and also the mauni, keeping silent and maintaining peace in his heart. Caitanya Mahaprabhu gives the clue that if anybody wants to get rid of the lusty desires in their heart, always listen to Krishna's pastimes, particularly the rasa dance from the pure devotees. By listening carefully, the lusty desires, which is our disease, that will be eradicated with this medicine of listening carefully to the Krishna's pastimes. So explaining this, Caitanya Mahaprabhu quotes very beautiful sloka. Vikriditam rajavadhu biratam cha vishno sradvan viteo nushrunaya dhadavarnayedya bhaktim param bhagavati pratilabhya kamam rudrogamashvapahino tyachirena dhira. This sloka is explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. So, gopis pastimes with Kṛṣṇa, particularly the rasa, lila, if somebody listens carefully from purified devotees, he will get the pure devotion at the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. And thus, the hrudroga, the disease of the heart, the kama ichcha, the lusty desires will be totally get vanished. So, saying all this, then Caitanya Mahaprabhu advises Pradyumna Mishra, now you go to Ramandarai first and listen the Kṛṣṇa Katha from him. So now, seeing all this, Pradyumna Mishra goes very fast and the moment he arrives at his house, immediately Pradyumna Mishra says, Agnakara ye lagi agamana haila. Please order me on what mission you have come. What is the purpose of your visit here? Kindly order me what I should do. Then Mishra says, Pradyumna Mishra says, Mishra kahe Mahaprabhu pataila more, tumara sthane Kṛṣṇa kada shuni baratare. Caitanya Mahaprabhu has sent me to you to listen pastimes of Kṛṣṇa. So kindly explain me. Then, because Caitanya Mahaprabhu has sent him, so Ramandarai says, prabhura ajñaya Kṛṣṇa kada shunite ailayetha Ihavaya mahabhagya ye ami pabi kotha. So, this is a very great fortune to me to explain Krishna's pastimes and to obey the orders of Caitanya Mahāprabhu. I will explain you. So, Ramananda takes Pradyumna Mishra to a secluded place and he asks, what sort of Krishna Katha you want to hear? What sort of Krishna's pastimes you want to hear? So Pradyumna Mishra immediately says, please explain the pastimes you explained in Vidyanagara. You are the one who is actually explaining to Caitanya Mahāprabhu. So, what I should talk? I am a very weak and beggar Brahmana. So, you kindly explain whatever you feel which is good. Then Ramananda starts telling about the Krishna Katha, and it went on for hours together, and ultimately the servant of Ramananda comes and tells Ramananda, oh Master, the day is almost getting ended, kindly come and have your prasadam. So, seeing this, Ramananda looks at Pradyumna Mishra. Pradyumna Mishra immediately falls at the lotus feet of Ramananda and takes leave from him. And he goes back to Caitanya Mahāprabhu. And Caitanya Mahāprabhu asks him, have you heard, have you listened to the Krishna Katha, pastimes of Krishna from Ramananda? Then immediately the tears were flowing from the eyes of Pradyumna Mishra, and he says, yes. The excellent stories, the way he explained, I can never forget. The whole day actually he spent in explaining about the pastimes of Krishna. Pradyumna Mishra tells this with great emotion. Then, actually, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explains that it is Caitanya Mahāprabhu who sits in the heart of Ramananda and gives him the knowledge to explain the Krishna Kathas in the melodious and in the very nice way. And he gives a caution that, you see, these episodes are very confidential and nobody should try to imitate. If they try to imitate, it is like imitating Shiva, Lord Shiva taking the poison which had come in the Kshiṛasagar Manthana, in the milky ocean churning. So it will be as good as taking the poison. I mean, Shivaji has got the capacity to take that, whereas an ordinary person just imitating Lord Shiva, if he takes, he is out within seconds. In the same manner, nobody should imitate. If they imitate, they will be perished. So, Caitanya Mahāprabhu's these pastimes actually give us the in-depth knowledge how the feelings of gopis should be understood. Ramananda is explained by different acharyas as he is Vishaka or Lalita. Some people say that he is Arjuna. But in any case, Ramananda is not an ordinary person, and the way he tried to teach the whole world through Pradyumna Mishra, we should take it that his behavior, his living is totally 100% transcendental. There is not even 0.1% of material desires in him. We hear another beautiful episode of Chota Haridas, the way Caitanya Mahaprabhu abandoned him. One minute. Caitanya Mahaprabhu observes that Chota Haridas looked at a girl, looked at a lady with lusty desires. And the moment he could understand, then he bans him from entering his premises. From today onwards, don't allow Chota Haridas at all. Nobody understood why it is so. So, as usual, Shivananda Sen, the Antya Lila, Chaitanya Charitamritam 2.162 to 171. Varshantare Shivananda Sabha Bhaktalaya Prabhure Milaya Asi Anandita Haya. As usual, at the end of the year, Shivananda Sen came to Jagannath Puri as usual, accompanied by various devotees, and thus they felt great happiness by meeting Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, Haridasa kaha yadi Srivasa puchila Swakarma falabhu Puman Prabhu uttarilya. Srivas Thakur asked Caitanya Mahaprabhu, where is Junior Haridasa? Then Lord replied, a person is sure to achieve the results of his fruitive activities in a very cryptic language. Tabe Srivasa Tara Vritata Kahila Yeche Sankalpa Yeche Triveni Praveshila. Then Srivas Thakur related the details of Haridas' decision, Chota Haridas' decision to commit suicide by entering in the water of Ganga and Yamuna confluence. Now, then all devotees headed by Svarūpa Dāmodara Gosvāmī concluded that because Haridasa had committed suicide at the confluence of the rivers of Ganga and Yamuna, he must have ultimately attained the shelter of the lotus feet of Caitanya Mahaprabhu. In this way, Caitanya Mahaprabhu, the son of Mother Sachi, performs his pastimes which greatly satisfy the ears and minds of pure devotees who hear about them. It also demonstrates the glories of the holy places and shows how Lord accepts his faithful devotee. Thus, the Lord fulfilled 5 or 7 purposes by performing one pastime. So, the Radharāṇī's behavior, Radharāṇī's devotion, Radharāṇī's way of meeting Kṛṣṇa and the affairs of Kṛṣṇa and Radharāṇī, they are really confidential and we can only understand when our heart is free from the lusty desires. Whatever Radharāṇī does, whether she takes bath, whether she puts on clothes, whether she decorates herself very nicely, whether she speaks in harsh language or she speaks in very soft language, it is all for pleasing Kṛṣṇa. It is only for the purpose of satisfying Kṛṣṇa and Kṛṣṇa only. 100% activities are only for Kṛṣṇa. So also the gopis. When they actually perform the duties, they want that Kṛṣṇa should go away from their heart. when the gopi is preparing the roti, the chapatis, then she is always thinking about Kṛṣṇa and all rotis get burnt. And the mother-in-law comes and shouts at this gopi, "What is that you are doing? You are thinking something, doing something else. What is that? All rotis are burnt. You have made so many rotis for the whole family and each one is burnt. What is that you are doing?" Gopi says, "Oh Kṛṣṇa, why don't you go away from my heart so that I can perform all my duties?" This is the level of gopis. When Narad Muni visited Dwarka, all the houses, everywhere he finds Kṛṣṇa. And when Kṛṣṇa asks him, "What is the boon you want, Narada, you ask me?" Then Narad Muni falls at the lotus feet of Kṛṣṇa and says, "Kindly give me only one thing, the power to remember you always, wherever I am." So, that's what actually we should ask Kṛṣṇa. "Kṛṣṇa, kindly give me the power to remember you. My heart is so weak. It is having a lot of material desires. But if you give the power to remember me, I will slowly get purified. The only way, Kṛṣṇa, is to remember you. So kindly give me the strength and power to remember you. Only you can give me the power." So if we pray to Kṛṣṇa, then Kṛṣṇa will definitely listen and Kṛṣṇa will give the strength to remember him. Caitanya Mahaprabhu's mission is to understand the devotional life of gopis and try to follow. If we follow the footpath of the gopis, pure devotional service for the sake of satisfying Kṛṣṇa. 4.165 of Adi Lila, which we are going to see after a few weeks. Atmendriya priti icha tare bali kama, Krishnendriya priti vancha dhare prema nama. Whatever activities which we perform for the satisfaction of our own senses is nothing but kama, the lust only. It is not prema, it is not love. Even though they look like some devotional service, if it is only for our own satisfaction of name, fame, or getting some benefits, if we are performing the activities, even devotional activities, it ultimately comes down to the level of lust only. But when we perform the activities for the satisfaction of Kṛṣṇa only, then it becomes the pure love. So whatever activities we perform, if we try to satisfy Kṛṣṇa, only then it becomes a pure devotional service. With these things, I thought I should stop here. Whatever little bit I know, I have explained. And if you have some questions, if you feel I can answer them, comments.
Prabhupada was being encouraged by his friend to come and see Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati speak. Prabhupada was not inclined because he saw there were so many bogus gurus and very unqualified persons who are presenting philosophies. But after Prabhupada had darshan of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, and then afterwards it was asked, "What do you think?" He said, "This is the right person to spread Caitanya Mahaprabhu's mission, because he's clear and fixed on the truth of Caitanya Mahaprabhu's message." So it is important. Many people feel that, oh, my guru and that what I'm following is the right way. You're mentioning it's very important that we hear this taught from the bona fide guru parampara system. So we're very fortunate that Srila Prabhupada is presenting that for all of us. And so we should have no doubts that simply by hearing Chaitanya Charitamrita and Śrīmad Bhagavatam and keeping the association of devotees and chanting the holy name from the deities, that we're on the right path. Just a comment.
Oh, Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, thank you.
Yeah, Guru.
So, but you did not mention the mantra that Arjuna learned, or Arjuna. You were saying that you're going to tell us what is the mantra.
The mantra is the same.
That's not the Hare Krishna mantra. We have to Hare Krishna mantra. But Arjuna, what is the mantra that he learned? Is that it?
Yeah. When Arjuna had come to Parvati gave a lot of asheries to perform and also to mantra. The details really I don't know. This is explained in Padma Purana and the brief is there in our website, ISKCON Design. Yeah. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
And
Yes.
austerities are coming from Mangal Arti and reaching the Prabhupada's books.
Thank you. Thank you, Maharaj. Jai. Hare.
Thank you, Prabhu. You have explained so many verses from Chaitanya, and you also mentioned that Lord Caitanya Mahāprabhu said that one should associate with devotees, and devotees means pure devotees, and hear from them. So, this is my humble request to you. Kindly could you explain what is the symptoms of pure devotee, how we can identify them, we can associate with them and hear from them.
The Guru, the explanation is given in Nectar of Instructions in the first. Vacho vegam manasa krodha vegam, jihva vegam udaropasta vegam, etan veganyo vishaheta dhira. So these are the 6 symptoms, these are the 6 qualities which a Guru or the pure devotee should have. Vacho vegam manasa krodha vegam. The emotions arising out of he should be able to control his speech, vacho vegam, and mind, then the anger, krodha vegam, then jihva, the eating propensity. So he should be able to control. So these 6 qualities are very nicely explained in Nectar of Instructions in the first sloka itself. So that answers, I think, that is.
Srila Prabhupada says that pure devotee, the ultimate, is fixed in Krishna and he doesn't have any envy. He has not
Right.
So now, even a kanista can be a pure devotee. Not just the uttama is a pure devotee. As long as one doesn't have any envy, he can be, or he is a pure devotee.
Envyless and fixed in Krishna. Thank you very much, Mar. Thank you. So, thank you very much for the very kind comments and very nice guidance. We stop here. Chaitanya Charitamritam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare